Okay, I think we're live again. We'll have to see. Give it time to build viewers again. Good evening, everybody. Okay. Oh, shoot.
What'd you forget?
The thing that's in the back window of the car.
I can go get it if you want.
Please. We'll look at that later. Waiting for it to reconnect. Hey, Laurel. Yeah, that's why I had to restart the stream. I could not get my sound to work. And even now, it's not working the way I would want it to. I hope it sounds okay. So, my camera was not working. My sound wasn't working. We've got a big storm here. Yeah. So. And like right now, it's saying there's no viewers, even though I know you're here. So I don't know what the heck is going on. So we'll see what's going on. Lexi went to go get something I'm going to need for finishing. Because I wanted to finish Merry Bright tonight. I also need to kit something up. So I don't know which to start with. It is chaotic outside of my craft room door. So, oh, now it says I have a viewer. Every time they open the back door, my craft room door goes like this because the wind is so bad outside.
Did it not work again?
It's working.
That wind.
Yeah.
And I was going against the wind with that, so I had to like...
Okay. Hello. Lexi says hi. Lexi is going to, she's going to be dyeing fabric here in a few minutes. I'm going to have it split screen so you can see me and see her. But you'll only really be able to hear me, so.
I swallowed and that's why it sounded really loud.
Oh, can you grab my iPad too, please? Thank you. It's just right in the living room. Looks like I'm the only one here. Laurel was here a minute ago, at least, if she's not here, still here. She likes to, yeah, she likes to eat and watch. I need to load up the pattern. Are you going to go ahead and get started, or
Yeah,
not
I'm
yet?
going to start in case anything comes.
Okay. So I'm going to switch cameras so that you can see me and also see her.
Where are the fabrics?
Is it back? Yeah, the bag's over there. Is it back? Let me know. Okay. I was a little afraid of that. Okay, so Lexi's in there. She's gonna be.
I'm going to have to make the setter.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna add back now. Yeah. I'm still really learning a lot of it, and I even have like this special mic for it. It's actually my son's. I was using it, but I couldn't get it to work today, so it's just using the camera or the the microphone that's on my laptop. So, are y'all stitching tonight? I know Laurel's probably having dinner. That's usually what happens. Although I am a little later tonight than normal, so there's a chance you're not having dinner. Oh, this one might not even be loaded on my iPad. Hold on. I am so unprepared. They don't stop opening that back door.
It's your son.
I don't claim him. Okay, let's just put it there. Doo, doo, doo.
These are the 3 colors.
Hi, EJ. Huh?
These are the 3 colors.
Those are the 3 colors she's going to be working. You're probably going to have to show them a little closer. It's hard to see. Can you tell me?
Denim blue,
Denim blue,
purple, and charcoal gray.
purple, and charcoal gray. Interesting.
Can I see right here?
Yes. We're also still working on like what y'all can see because she can't see the screen, so we're having to work together. But it was something a little different we wanted to try this week. So she was needing to dye a couple more sets of fabric, and I was going to be on here, so we're like, why don't we just do that together? All right, I think I'm going to kit first. Heather says that will turn out pretty.
What's thank you in sign language? Is it?
I think, yeah. She's gonna try and sign language to y'all. Okay. I think I'm going to kit first. I have the Blue Flowers Moonlight Sampler. Let's see if we can. So that's what it looks like. It has all kinds of goodies on it. It says, though my soul may set in darkness, it will rise in perfect light. I have loved the stars too fondly to be fearful of the night. And it has all kinds of animals and flowers and butterflies on it. So I'm going to work on kitting that up tonight. The first thing I'm going to do is try and pull as much of the specialty floss as I have in my stash, which you can't see because it's over there. And then we will try and find some fabric. It's big though, 269 by 254. $269. 32 count fabric because that's most of what I have. 20 by 21. I may have to do it over 1. Eee, I don't know about that. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Okay. Because I think most of mine are what? 19 by 27 or 18 by... Ow. Oh, something just fell. I don't know what that was. Alright, most of it's in weeks, so we're going to start with my weeks stash first. It's a mess, I know. So, I mostly... Okay. We have... Okay, they're not in alphabetical order on the pattern, but the first one is Bashful. This is R through PR. Okay. S. B. Leaf, I think that's one of them. She's dyeing my bathtub. So that's one of them, bright leaf. I need to find bashful.
Do we have feet gloves?
No, we do not have feet gloves.
I can't have my feet either because I got shoes to wear.
Why aren't you using the containers?
Because I know what I'm doing.
Well, then just keep your feet out of the way. What am I trying to do here? Oh. Here we go. So how is everybody doing? I know I'm a mess. I'm all over the place. I'm trying to put up a picture for y'all. Oh my goodness. Just gonna put my phone where I can't get to it. It's been going off quite a bit tonight. I mean, that weather is picking up out there.
I know. I'm like, are you sure?
It looks like it's supposed to go around us, but
It doesn't sound like it.
mm-mm. You know what? I just remembered where I have this picture at. Maybe. There we go. We're just gonna try and stay out of the way of that. Here, we'll put it right here. Put my logo over here. There we go. All right. Some cheap plastic. Yeah, that's what I told her. She has the plastic tubs, and I started to say that, but she says she has her own way of doing things. So, okay then.
I can't do the splotchies if I do.
Because she likes to lay it out and like sprinkle it so that it makes splotches. Are you doing Easter egg first?
No.
No? Okay.
I told you I'm doing the gray and blue. This one. How's it look?
Good. It's hard to see, and I don't have my glasses on.
It's gonna be a dark fabric.
Okay. Some of my B's got in the middle of my A's and my C's, so we're back to, it's looking like I may not have bashful. Because I've got Aztec Red and then Baby's Breath, Baked Apple, Banana, Basil, and then Battleship. So I do not have bashful. I'm going to highlight that so that I remember to... Oh, that's white anyway. Okay. All right. We got bright leaf. I'm going to highlight that in a different color so we know we have it. Now we need carrot and collards. Oh, look, I turned right to carrot because who doesn't recognize the bright orange? I bet that's part of her hair. She has red hair. It's probably why Megan picked it. I am starting this with Megan and Lisa sometime in July. Unless we all decide we want to start sooner. Alright, that was carrots. Then my next one's curry, so I may not have collards. I know something else I need to do is reorganize my weeks, because, okay, I have carrot. I do not have collard, which is 30.51. I also have an asterisk by it. What does that mean? 2 skeins recommended. If you are using 2 strands of thread per stitch, you may require an additional skein of those colors. Okay. So there's quite a bit of collards in there. All right, gunmetal and gold. Where are my G's? What is this? Oh, that's the classic colorworks. Okay. D, C. These are really full and could use a split anyway. B, B. Lots of A's and B's on here, and a few C's. I think I saw AD. Yeah, there's Daylily. And daffodil. What am I looking for? Gold medal. Some T. I got these in alphabetical order for the most part because I ordered them through Trisha at Through All Threads. And so it looks like I may be missing a pretty big section. We may need to get back on with her. So I'm seeing L, K, I, but then we're like at R, P. Okay. Okay. I'll highlight those ones too. Hello, I didn't see any M's either. L. That just joined us. Hello. I am working on kitting this pattern right here, the blue Moonlight Sampler from the Blue Flower. They can see you. She is using denim, purple, and charcoal gray. So we did get onyx. It's a dark gray. I did not see moon glow. We'll try to see if we have terracotta. I think that's going to be on a different one though. Just flipping through this one real quick to make sure I didn't miss anything. There's H. I am kitting up a project. Huh?
Okay.
I'm looking for the threads for it.
I mean, finishing up the project.
I'm gonna do that next. Okay. T. Taffeta, tarragon. We're getting closer. Terracotta. I do have that one. We're not wanting to spin around the ring here. There we go. But I still don't see any rain or anything. Alright. So for the week's dye work, where'd it go? For the weeks, we were able to get terracotta and onyx, carrot, and bright leaf. Now, I will look at the pattern and see if I want to order those other ones or if I can just do the DMC conversion. Okay, now we go to Classic Colorworks. And we need cocoa bean, mariner's compass, and vanilla custard. Okay. Cocoa bean. I do have to say these wider labels seem to lay a little bit better than those small ones that Weeks uses. Cocoa bean. I think the dogs next door are like, let me in, let me in. Cocoa bean. Now we're looking for Mariner's Compass. I'm pretty sure I have that one. I think I even had a couple of that one whenever. Okay. She said charcoal gray looks kind of green gray. She's not sure how much she likes that. Especially since the denim blue and the purple go more on the blue side. Maybe you're hoping for more of a blue gray. Okay. This is Mariner's Compass. Well, you never know what it'll look like once it washes. She's not happy with the turnout of this fabric. Vintage, no, vanilla.
Can I see right here, or is that like?
Yeah, we can see right there. So that's what that one turned out like. It's hard to tell.
Make out?
Yeah. She doesn't like it. But just because you don't like it doesn't mean somebody out there won't like it. Okay, I do not have the vanilla custard. Oops. All right, and the rest of it is all DMC. So. I'm going to go ahead and pull the DMCs, just so we have a better idea of the color palette for grabbing the fabric, because let me put all these together. This isn't a wide variation here. Nope, wrong way. So that doesn't give us a whole lot of stretch to the color spectrum there. Mostly just browns, orange. So we'll go ahead and pull the DMC also. All right, 3, 2, 7, 4, 2. We have floss wall. Well, that really opened us up. All right, 680, 28. Oh, we got a little purple going on here. Well, like a purple gray. And gold.
Rather a purple gray than a green gray.
3064. 37 what? Okay. 2 more colors. Mm-hmm. And 3818. So this is the last of the DMC. It's 3819. Now this one is the substitute for Moon Glow. It's the that light's a little harsh. It's the light green. It's number 11. 3051. Good. That one came out really pretty. Yeah. I don't know if y'all can see the modeling. Can you walk closer to the camera?
It's gonna drip on the floor.
You'll be fine.
Ooh.
That looks really good. Yeah.
That's the best compared to this.
So this, of course, is a substitute for gunmetal. And this is the substitute for collards. I mean, it kind of makes sense, the names and the colors. 834 and 746. This is the substitute for vanilla custard. And this is for gold. So, the DMC conversion seems really good. Oh, look, I have, hold on. Oh, this is some randoms. I just found another set of weeks. Make sure none of those are on here. See. Violet, Williamsburg, Yukon. No, I don't think so. Because it seems to have some randoms on here. Maybe ones that I got in and hadn't had a chance to put up yet. Or to put where they actually go. Guess I need to play in my overdyes. They're just kind of everywhere. Alright. So, the model was stitched on wood smoke linen from Lakeside Linens. It does look like kind of a tan. Or like a gray tan maybe. Let me see. I'm going to make this full screen for just a minute. So y'all can see. That's kind of what they have. And you can kind of see the colors on top of it. I'm not sure where to start here. I don't know.
Definitely get up under.
So, we need to find fabric. Much in the way of like tans and stuff though. Very nice. I like that.
I don't like the first 3.
All right, that already has plans. I cannot use that. This has a lot of pink and orange in it. I don't know if that's what I'm going for. Autumn Sunrise. This Melissa's is good. It's just a light tan color. This is pumpkin pie. It's more orange. I don't. Golden sun. It's just yellow, golden yellow. And we got gilded. That one's nice. I like that. It's warmer than what they have going on. I hadn't put this one on its thing yet. This is Prosperfina. That's out. We got diversity. This is more of a gray. Really, really light gray. That's not what we're looking for at all. We got Spellbound, which is another gray color. Got Chinchilla, which is a darker, more mottled gray. I think the pattern's too busy for something with this much modeling. I think it would be too distracting. It's purpley pink. We have just a purple. This is Please Scream Inside Your Heart. It should be more purple than this is coming up. And we got a really, I think this is way too dark for the colors that we have. Anybody see anything you like? Saw a couple, so I don't think I'll go pull more. I'm gonna lay some of these out on the colors and see what y'all think. Now we'll move the camera to work.
I hate the yellow paper.
It's hard. There's so many colors and not enough fabric. Okay. I'm gonna move the camera so that you can see very slowly. My camera that I normally points down is the one Lexi's using. So let's see. I don't know if I should give this. I think it looks good.
I think you're being nice.
Well, I have a hard time seeing the actual color from here. It's more the modeling. I can see what you got going on there.
Yeah, no, it looks like that.
Okay, so this one is the Please Scream Inside Your Heart. The colors, it's more rich than that. I don't know why this camera does not want to pick up the color. Very odd.
Put a full screen for right now.
Lexi's taking a break in between the colors. Okay. Okay, so this one is like purple. Also have gray. Okay, let's take a pause for just a minute. Just gonna switch cameras. Can you bring me? I'm gonna try and see if we can get this one to. Looks like. Okay, yeah, see this one just picks up the color a little bit better. So let me adjust here. Because on this one you can tell it's purple. See? Okay, so this one is Please Scream Inside Your Heart. Next we will look at, this one is Spellbound. It's a nice gray, but I just don't know how I feel about the gray with these colors. I mean, it's not bad. I just don't know that it's particularly eye-catching. I think that's part of some of my issue with samplers is that the fabric is always kind of, huh?
You're blurry.
It's because this light's right there. So, here is the gray, but this camera definitely shows the colors better. And this one is Diversity. It's an even lighter gray. This does have just a slight bit of modeling to it.
I think more ties built just seems good.
Mm-hmm.
The one's getting hit hard.
It's looking rough out there. This one again is just like a lighter gray.
"18 children, 3 adults were killed in that shooting."
Lexi. This is the other one I really kind of liked for this. This is Melissa's. It's more of a tan. Oops, I dropped one. Come on. So you can see that one's a little bit more warm. Brighter than gray, like maybe a pale blue. Lexi, do I have any pale blue over there? That's a little too dark. Medium gray, purple, blue. She said maybe take one of the ones you're dyeing now. That's really bright though.
What was the one behind it? Green?
No,
No.
nothing over here.
I don't remember if that's in color order.
Yeah. I'm really low on blue, I think, because I stitch on so much blue.
What have you done? You have messed around in my colors, haven't you?
I've pulled a bunch. They're over here.
Then why is the blue over here and the purples and the blues are over here next to the greens?
I don't know. Let's see. I think this one may be a little too dark. And what about a light purple? I don't have a light purple over there.
Got this one?
Don't tell me I need to go shopping.
No.
That's dark.
It was the light when I looked at it.
A lot of these colors are really dark. That's one of the reasons.
Yeah, another blue. Oh, yes, yes. No, not really.
Okay. This one's kind of blah for this. I feel like
These
Huh?
These are busted.
I like them. Yeah.
I like popsicles.
This one is more of a golden color. I really like the way it kind of brings out the browns and the oranges. I don't know how the greens will go on that. I do think what she's dyeing now may be a little bit too dark. But once they wash, sometimes they become lighter. So I meant for this particular project, not in general. So I think my two favorites right now, and of course this can change again before it comes out, is either the too dark for there is that. I like this gold pretty well, but you're right, because the words are in the 746, which is really light. But I also like this purple. So I'm going to go back to the purple for a second, because I think the 746 will show up really good on it. The greens will show up good on it. Yeah, I already vetoed those. That 746 will show up really good on this one. So will the darker purples. They complement it. I think I'm going to lean for this one for now and see what else happens between now and when we decide to start it. Let me see that dark purple.
Nope, missed. I was hoping you'd catch it safely.
Yeah. This one would require I change out the purple, I think, because that's almost the exact same color. But that light does really show up on there. I don't know about that brown. That purple looks like the model. This one? It does. I think it looks really close to the model. It's a little brighter in person than it's coming off on the camera, but not a lot. Not enough to really, so. I don't know. I feel like this one would kind of need some stitching on it to decide if it's too dark. It's your favorite. I had a feeling. It might work. I'll keep these two over to the side and figure it out when I actually start stitching on it. Do you ever have to do that? You ever just can't decide straight up? It doesn't happen to me very often, but I'm going to put all those on a floss card later. Okay, let's get this out of my face. I do like this purple though. This is Exotic Orchid. It's a 32 count Zweigart Lugana. I got it when I was at the retreat in New Jersey. So those are the two I'm looking at. Of course I went purple, right? Yeah. So, okay. We're going to figure out. Let's switch cameras for just a moment. All right. The gray, yeah, I don't like the gray for it at all. I like the purple. The tan was okay. The gold, just because it's already kind of gold. So I'm going to see if I can add, I don't know if it'll let me do this. This is really weird. I know. But I'm going to try and have this pointed down. Okay. So I need to get, let's turn that off for just a second. I need to get my stuff. The prep work I did not do. Part of the reason for the no prep work was I had company right before I started, and they were not eager to leave. So. Yeah, my niece is excited. She likes to be over here with her Lexi. We're gonna need that right now, I think. There we go. Just get a towel. What?
I said, oh my god, look who decided to come.
Who? Oh, I didn't know you had left. Huh?
I said that he went outside when he got back.
All right. My phone would stop vibrating. Okay, because I did no prep work, we have to iron first. Is anybody stitching? What are you working on? I started my new start last night. A Touch of Magic Sal came out yesterday, the first part of it, and I got the whole thing stitched last night. The whole first part. I'm going to try and keep up with the Sal, and if that's the case, it'll be done in September. Maybe we can even fully finish it before Halloween and have it hanging up. We'll see. So it means I don't know what I'm going to stitch on tonight. Has me befuddled because I'm just so used to somebody telling me what to work on. This year it's a little more lax than in past years. I'm picking like categories at the end of the month prior, and then I find what pieces fit into those categories, and those are what I focus on. But I got mine knocked out really quick this month, so I love this piece. It's so pretty. I think we're good. I'm going to, here, let's turn this camera back on so you can see. That's where we're at. Very bright. All right. I need my measuring. I need to measure.
Lola has more cricket stuff than me and does.
Oh, it has what?
More cricket stuff than
Oops.
me.
Okay, so this is a really old tape measure my grandmother had. Looking at probably about 11 and a half.
Grandma Johnny.
Mm-hmm. By 11 and a half. So I have this just foam board. We got it at the Dollar General. Can you grab me a pen or something?
Metallic marker?
I guess.
Oh. It's the first thing I grabbed.
I think I'm gonna try and use the guillotine cutter for this.
That sounds scary.
Just because it's that or the box cutter.
Keep the cutters on top.
Huh?
Is this the one that you, this one? Is that a guillotine cutter? Or
This is the guillotine cutter. But this may be a little too big because it's got this bar. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. Let's just put this down just in case. I don't want to scratch up the table. So I'm just cutting out some of the foam board and a side. I need a. Oh.
this one all works together.
You can still see some modeling in it. You don't know what it's going to look like after it dries and washes. Alexis. And then you got to create the setter, right? can't hear me over that though. Okay. So it's not perfectly square. Now I'm going to use the cutter to make it more even. Probably should have cut it a little big. Come on, go under there. This has this little bar, which is not removable, is it? I don't know. Okay. What? Well, that didn't work at all. I gotta clean that up.
Is it off?
Yeah. All right. It's a little more straight. Where's the... Traded out the iron for the hot glue gun.
Can you look at it without putting it on there?
This way just a little bit. Now you twisted it. You need to straighten. Ooh. There you go. Good. Okay, Lexi is getting started again on dyeing. What colors are we doing this time? Six.
Lemon yellow.
Lemon yellow.
Dark green.
Dark green.
Aquamarine.
Aquamarine.
Purple.
Purple. She's going for a rainbow, I believe.
It was a suggestion, so it doesn't turn out.
Yeah, it was something that was... All right. So she's going to attempt it. She makes no promises because this is the first time she's ever tried. All right. So now... I might should have given it just a little more room. Set that there. A little bit more. So once we stretch these, I may stretch the stitches right off the board. Okay, that feels good. I'm just kind of feeling for the board right under the stitching. So I don't know if y'all can see. Got it pretty well placed. I am going to go ahead and pin this so it stays still while I glue it. Because me and the hot glue gun, we're not friends.
I think dark green's going to be too dark for this one.
And it's all we've got. All right. I'm just going to quickly pin corners so that we can get an idea of what it looks like. These are really long pins. going to be out of school for the summer. I don't know why, but I'm just excited about this as they are. Well, Ryan might be going to summer school, but... Okay. That's really... I mean, it's going to sit right on the edge there. Well, it's crooked. Probably slide it up just a little bit, especially on this side. But that house isn't sitting right there on that edge. So you can see the bottom looks pretty good, and the top. So I think last time I put some batting in it though. Last time I used sticky board, not foam board. No laying down on the job, man. I don't feel like they made the stands for hot glue guns very good. I don't know about y'all, but okay. So I'm gonna pull the corners in first. I'm gonna try not to pull them as tight as I did last time, because that didn't quite work out for me. I'm just gluing the corners. Not too tight. This. You can kind of like flatten that glue down underneath it. Again, I've done this like all of 2 or 3 times, so I am not a professional. I am simply keeping y'all's company while working on something. Okay, so we've got all 4 corners. I think I did a good job not getting them too tight, but you can tell where they are. Because when we fold these over, then we can tighten and make a nicer corner. So, I'm going to look real quick. No, we should be good. I'm not too worried about the extra fabric. But I've also got to make sure I get it fairly tight around the edges so that it doesn't look too poofy, so that the middle doesn't look wavy. Okay. I'm going to start with this edge, and then I'll tweak these as I need to tighten where I need to. I'm gonna spin around and do this other side. Lexi's showing y'all. Ooh, wow. I think that looks good.
I think the green works out okay.
Think the green looks what?
Works out okay.
Oh, good.
Ooh, it doesn't fit yet. It's more tie-dye.
It looks almost like tie-dye. Okay. We'll have to tighten these and glue them down, but we'll come back to that. Now we're gonna, because that middle crease just kind of pops. This a little tighter. We're gonna readjust here.
What language should we do this time?
I don't know. Huh? Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, yeah. So now we're gonna try and get it tight on the top and bottom. Again, we'll adjust the corners when we get there. But because I got it pinned, I know I'm not going to over stretch to one side or the other. So that was kind of nice. See, I may trim the extra here at some point. Okay. Because you can see we stayed right along the bottom like we meant to. May not be perfectly straight, but again, we're still going to be doing some adjusting. Yeah. All right. And then we're running out of glue. Kind of worked. I grabbed the middle and got it where I needed it to, and then just kind of pulled the rest of it. Again, once we work on those corners, we'll get these little flops tighter. All right, here's where we're at.
My back's hurting.
So that's the general permit. We're gonna get all this wind and dirt, but we're not gonna get any rain. Alright. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back to the corners. Here, I'll start with this one so I can show you. And when we're gonna put a little bit of glue here, and then we will kind of pull the corners in to the glue, and that will create more of a corner. And then we can kind of adjust. So I'm going to put a dab of glue there and pull the corners into it and kind of set them on top, and then just kind of pinch so that it looks the way we want it to. Let it dry. Then I'm going to kind of tighten these. Back here. There you go. Oh, it's kind of all over the place. So my corner looks pretty tight. Sides are looking pretty good. I'm good. I'm happy. So now we're gonna go to this corner and we're gonna do the same thing. And there's a little extra fabric I may glue down over here. So this is about where I'll put the magnets, I think. The washers. I need to pull the Forever and Ever down so I can make sure I line it all up correctly. Because I don't think Forever and Ever is lined up correctly. I think there's one corner that doesn't sit right. Got that corner nice and tight. Gonna tighten up this area. And this one. And I don't really care what it looks like on the back because, again, you won't be seeing that. So I'll flip it over. Corner looks pretty good. Stuff's all lined up. Pretty well. It's not perfect. I'm not doing this professionally. This one has a little more room to stretch. There you go. Next piece of fabric's done. Very nice.
My dogs will be showing. Don't look. Weirdos. Ah, beautiful.
Ick. Don't leave it there. It's gonna dye the wall.
Okay,
Okay. Got one more corner to do. So there's that one. Looks pretty good. Don't be shy with the hot glue. Use as much as you need. I really need to be left-handed. Kind of glad I don't have a camera on my face because if y'all could see how many times I've stuck my tongue out while I do things, you would be laughing at me. I got corner number 4. So we have very nice, very nice. Don't look too closely. There are bumps, but it's because the cardboard just wasn't, or the foam board wasn't cut perfectly straight. But that's okay. It'll work. Alright. Let me go get the other piece while this has a moment to dry. I'll let y'all look at the pretty side.
Like a heart in the middle,
It really does.
like a human heart. I don't know if it's feeding of rainbows.
Okay, so here is Forever and Ever, and it does have a little bit of padding. So as you can see, my magnets are like all over the place. So I gotta make sure my washers are too. So we're just gonna have this go right here. All right, I gotta find my washers. Hold up. Where'd I put them? Huh? So what I'm going to do is set the washers on the magnets. And I'm gonna put the hot glue around and set this right where I need it and then push it down. Is this the correct way to do it? I seriously doubt it, but it's the only way I know to get things lined up the way they're supposed to be. So also got to make sure I don't get it on the magnet. And ready, set, go. Just gonna put a little weight on here. And give it a minute. Those magnets are pretty strong, and so they don't really like to let go of the washers. They would much rather let go of the glue. The cat is angry that I'm not letting him in here. Let's see. Let's okay, well, I guess I didn't give it long enough.
This was very colorful. Never mind, I like the yellow.
Ooh, that did brighten up those colors. Might not be so bad. I may just need to fix the fabric a little bit. Okay. So, now we have this. Let me try this again. It's okay. It's all good. Do you see where it tried to glue? Which one?
This one?
Does it have something along the edges?
No.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, let's fix the other three and then we'll fix that last one. So I want to make sure. I think that's the one I'm having trouble with on the other piece too. So I want to make sure it gets in the right place. How's everybody doing tonight? We're just about done here. Ooh, look at that one. This one looks pretty good.
Love all the colors. Looks so pretty.
hot glue gun needs a little bit longer cord. Hope it was interesting having her in there working. You can't see a lot of it because it's down in the tub, but it's nothing like when you used to do it on the trampoline, huh?
What?
Nothing like when you used to do it on the trampoline. Just making sure these are really good and on there. Awesome. No. Just turn it off. Alright, so we're gonna flip this over again. Try and get an idea of where this one goes. Right there. That's what I thought. It had cooled too much prior. Didn't it? Need a glue stick.
These take very well, and it doesn't stand up on its own. And
Okay, so it's not just me. I was literally just complaining about the fact that it constantly falls over.
the bottom of my feet are kind of dyed.
Yeah, they're purple.
I'm gonna finish up my movie.
Okay.
Or did you
Yeah.
want to watch it?
No, you're fine. We were watching Sweeney Todd. She she put Johnny Depp in the Roku and then just like flipped through everything and was like, what do we want to watch? And she landed on Sweeney Todd. She really likes musicals. So then we got interrupted because my sister came over and needed to talk, and then she stayed until it was time for the Twitch stream. So our movie's still in there paused. All right. Here we go. Slide it up. Just a little bit so it's even. And there we go. My camera's not quite far enough away to catch it all, but here. So, there we go. So we got Marianne Bright, FFO'd. Yay! Looks so good. So good. And we can very carefully pop it off. And then we put Forever and Ever back on here. Oops. Which way does it go? This way. Yeah, see this? Okay. We need to do some adjusting on this one. We're just going to put a second one. It's fine. It's all good. I'm going to put another, because it keeps, that one side is loose because it's not quite at the magnet. I also have some loose fabric right here, so we'll just pin that down. Looks great, thank you. I'm excited, I like it. really do. And I have two other picture frames. They're like painting sayings in the living room that are both square. So I have like one of the square sayings and then this and then another square saying kind of in a diagonal. I'll take a picture and put it on my Instagram later. Oh, that's on there. Okay. Awesome, awesome. This thing does not want to sit. Okay. Which side did we set at the top? That one. Okay. Alright. So, and we're back to Forever and Ever. So I do think I'm going to leave this one up a little bit longer. It just seems a little more summery. It really screams kind of spring to me, but well, technically, I guess we're in spring, even though it feels like summer outside. I'll keep this one up probably through the summer, and then in the fall, we'll put up Merry and Bright, Merry and Bright, unless I get another one finished, but I don't see that happening before, like, another holiday. And the one I'm thinking of doing next is Simplicity, and it's a daisy, and so it's more of a springtime one, too. So, I don't really, there is one that's autumn, but I forgot what it says. I'll get to it eventually. Anyway, so here's Forever and Ever. And we can swap it out with Merry and Bright. So, super exciting. I'm excited. Oh my goodness. Blow up your phone anyway. And so, all right. I think that's it for us tonight. The autumn one is Dream. That's what I was thinking too. I was thinking it was Dream, but I couldn't, like, that one felt a little more abstract than Love and Mary. Well, and then I think the Daisy one is Simplicity, so I don't know. Anyway, I think you're right. That's what I was thinking too. Oh my goodness, Vicky. So I think that's going to be it for us tonight. We're at about a little over an hour and a half, about an hour and 40 minutes. If you take away my camera and mic not working in the beginning. And, but we fully finished Merry and Bright, and we kitted up the Moonlight Sampler. For the most part, we're still a little undecided on the fabric. I'll take pictures. But here is the Moonlight Sampler that we got kitted up. And the blue flower. It's very pretty. So, I'm almost thinking I could take out that purple color and put in more of a pink color. And then it would work on that purple fabric, the darker purple fabric. Because really the darkest things are like the trellis and the cat. And those would still show up. I don't know. All right. That is going to be it for me tonight. I'm going to go finish watching Sweeney Todd and then do some stitching. Because that's what we like to do, right? I really enjoyed being here with all of you tonight. I hope we do it again next week. I don't know what day yet because I don't have my schedule, but I'm going to shoot for either like a Tuesday or a Wednesday, mainly because they're the days that my husband works and I'm off, and it makes it a little easier to make his desk a mess so that y'all can see that in my background instead of if I turn the other way so that I'm on my desk, you see the bathroom. That's all you see. So, all right.